Well, here I am in Guildhall in London. Been invited down to take part in the ceremony today, which I'll be perfectly frank with you, I hadn't heard of until a fortnight ago. Very impressed with everything. Lovely lineup of vehicles coming through. So I hope the Bangers and Cash viewers will enjoy what we're filming today and give you a real insight of what goes on at the Cartmarking here in Guildhall. With me here now is Graham, who's going to do an awful lot of the commentary today, I believe.
So I believe too, and the Master's only just thrown me into that, so it'll be a fun morning.
And the Master with us as well. We're highly honoured to be here in this wonderful location, absolutely amazing. Explain to us very briefly, what is the Cartmarking?
Hard to do it brief. 1277 it started, and if you're a cartman, the only way you could get your produce or passengers into the city was to have your cart marked, a little bit like the hackney carriages that you see today. But the guys had to pay the princely sum of 5 shillings, about 25p in today's, and for that they could have a licence for a year. They'd be given a spot where they could sell their produce. But today it's wonderful. We've got some 43 cars, I think it is now, and they will all come up and ceremoniously the Master will burn onto wood a number, and that number is for that vehicle. And again, in the old days, the only time they could ply their craft was to have that absolutely burnt onto their vehicle. It's wonderful. It's a ceremony. 500 years the Worshipful Company of Carmen have been doing this, and you'll get to see some beautiful vehicles today, many restored, and then we'll go right into the future, because that's what the Worshipful Company of Carmen is all about. It's about transport to the future.
So basically it was a taxation, really. That's
Early tax.
Road
Not
tax.
the 820 quid that you guys are paying to get your vehicles into London now. And the people that are out there, the work that they would have done to have prepared for today is just stunning.
Oh, the organisation is second to none.
And can I just say that I don't normally walk around like this. I have been asked to wear the Tony Sam outfit by the Master, so I'm coming in a police car a little bit later on, and as you say, I'm doing a little bit of commentary. I don't want people to think I wander around like this.
Well, we thought you maybe did. And the Master, it's obviously your responsibility to be sure that the event is put on, and that it goes on in the right order. Swimmingly.
Yeah, and believe me, we have, as Master, you can opt to be on any committee or panel as you wish, and I opted to be on virtually every Cartmarking meeting. A lot of them were physical, some were Zoom, and it's been a tremendous honour to be part of that. We were meeting every 2 or 3 weeks, and the amount of work to get those vehicles in, to get them registered, logged, the closing off of the parking lots in the street, etc., putting the sand down for the horses. We're delighted to have the Queen's car, which is very, very kind of the Muse to send that along for us. But Carmen, basically as they were in 500 years ago, the eclectic mix of people who want to do good in the world. We've got associate membership we're opening up this year for younger members, because they are the future basically. We've got corporate membership coming on stream this year as well, because we have a rewards programme where we can reward both military and civilian for outstanding works and efforts and ideas, and that continues to grow, that programme, through our different affiliations. In Carmen's Hall, which we're very delighted to have opened this year, we have an educational programme where we have school children and scholars coming in on a regular basis to learn about transport through the history and transport going forward, about opportunities that they can have in later life in this wonderful world of logistics and transport, and be one day stood here like me. And that's what it's all about. It's about encouraging development and having good fellowship and some good times.
And can we ask you a question? What do you think about the Queen's car then? Bangers and
lovely. I've never seen it close up, obviously, and we've all seen it on television and the newsreels and such like. It's a 52 Phantom 4, I know that. And it's lovely,
excuse me, you're not usually this nice on the programme. I mean, normally you're having a dig.
Oh, I could soon have a dig, don't you worry. There's plenty of things that I could dig at. I was just talking to the gentleman who looks after it, and as he was saying, it's now due for some refurbishment. But I mean, it's getting on a bit. It's a 52. It probably hasn't had that much work done over the years. It's been maintained, obviously, to a very high standard.
I've got to say, it's wonderful to have you here. Bless you for coming.
It's very nice. I've loved it to come. It really, I admire the dedication of Nick and everybody else that I've met. It's just blown me away, to be honest. I'm really, really impressed, especially because I've got to admit, and I'm embarrassed to say, I actually didn't know anything about it. And most people that I've spoken to and said, where you going? And I've told them, they don't either. So I think maybe if we can maybe all help to maybe lift the profile a little bit more, it could be a good thing, really, couldn't it? Because I think everyone.
And has anyone tried to do a deal with you back then?
Not yet. No, it's early days. No, I live in hope.